Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Tigard Oregon real estate market. This update will cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, August 14th. So as I always do, I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the information with you. I show that last week in Tigard, we had 38 new properties kind of come on the market. You can kind of see where that compares over the prior 8 weeks here, and up from 34 the prior week. End of the week with 165 homes on the market, which you can see has not moved much at all for the past roughly 5-6 weeks now. So it's been pretty stable, pretty steady, right at the 160s. Median list price and days on market for the active listings that had a high of 675 8 weeks ago, got down to 630. Last couple weeks been right at 650. And then days on market has been trending up. Started at 12 days here 8 weeks back, and it's been ticking up here. This last week came in at 25. So homes are definitely hanging on the market a little longer in total, for sure, as the market has been cooling over the past couple months now. Pending listings. So this last week I show we had 27 homes go into pending status in Tigard. That's been I would say very steady here over the past 8 weeks, as you can kind of see. Not a lot of variability. At a high of 23, a low of 23 and a high of 33, and we were kind of right in the middle of that this last week. And then even more consistent is the total number of pendings. It just has not moved, hardly at all. It's been very steady at right around 160 per week. And then median price and days on market for the pendings, that has been coming down, as you can kind of see. Had a high of 639 8 weeks ago, and it has been kind of steadily dropping the past couple of weeks, been right at 600,000 for the median price. And then days on market, that has been trending up as well. Had a low of 6. Last week kind of came in at 12. So, homes are taking a little longer to get into contract, as you can kind of see, again, as things kind of slow down. And then lastly here, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as the time I put all this information together, I show we had 23 homes get flipped over from pending to sold. That is, been pretty steady. Had a low of 20, high of 42, but past month here it's been a little more steady in terms of weekly solds. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of activity on a weekly basis, this last week kind of came in at 98 homes had sold over the prior 4 weeks, and that has been dropping here over the past month. Had a high of 132 here about 5 weeks back. Median sold price and days on market for the solds. You can kind of see where that has been. Had a low, kind of matched a low here this last week at 622. Had a high of 650 here about a month, 3 weeks back. And then days on market for the solds, we were holding steady at 5 for quite a while, but it has started to kind of creep up as well as we've moved along. And then finally, we will look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the OLP, or original list price. So the red bars is that weeks of inventory. Had a low here, right here. It's hard to see, but that's 4.2. So just over 4 weeks of inventory here was kind of a low. And then you can kind of see it's been, ticking up a bit from there. This last week came in at 6.7, between 6 and 7 weeks of inventory. So, basically about a month and a half of inventory is kind of where things stand right now in Tigard, which, still in my mind is very much kind of firmly still a seller's market environment, just obviously not, as crazed as it was here, earlier this spring and, for the prior few years, for that matter. And then even another big indicator of, continuing things are kind of cooling here is the sale price as a percent of the list price. You can kind of see what's happened with that. 8 weeks ago, we were at about 105, 106% of asking price, and that has declined. The last 3 weeks now has been close to right around 100% or full asking price, as you can kind of see here. So So again, just another sign that market is moderating and definitely kind of rebalancing and coming into something that's I would consider to be more of a normal environment from where we have been. So hope the another weekly update has been helpful to you here. So as always, if I can answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to give me a call at 503-680-2065. Always happy to answer questions. Be sure to give me some likes, share some comments, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date of what's happening in the market. So as always, I thank you for watching and have an awesome day.